Video I'm going to be showing all my entire phone collection. This first phone is an iPhone XR. That works. This is a Galaxy Note Edge. That works. I'm only rushing through this because when I keep pausing the video to enter the password on my phones, I keep pressing the wrong button and I stop the video. There's nothing wrong with this phone. This is a Moto Z1. I activated the night clock when I didn't mean to. This phone used to work. It's my first phone. I really liked it. Doesn't work anymore. This is a Moto Z3. It does work. This is an iPhone 7 Plus. It works. This is a Galaxy A15 5G. It works. This phone I got not too long ago. It's basically brand new because I don't really use it. This is a regular Moto G stylus from 2023. I say 2023 because Motorola likes to make the same model phone every year. This one also works. This is an A03S. That works. Moto G Pure also works. AT&T Motivate Max. That also works. This is a iPhone XR. It's basically in mint condition besides the screen. That the phone sort of works. The housing is really good. The back is also just little scratches. I did check, that phone has 100% on the battery health. So you could basically, it's basically a brand new, how old is it? Oh wait, so it's basically a brand new 8-year-old phone. This is a broken iPhone 13 that was obviously ran over. The only reason I know it was a 13 is that right there, the chip. This is a Moto E4 that works. This is an Alcatel Tetra, however you say it. This one also works. It makes that noise when you touch the buttons and touch the screen, but you can turn that off. This is an HTC One that also works. The case on this phone is disgusting. I've tried so hard to clean it. It doesn't. The sticky stuff on the back won't come off. This is an iPhone 7 Plus that works. This is an iPhone 6. Used to work, but doesn't. This is a Galaxy S4 that works. This is an iPhone 5C. That also works. This is probably one of the really nostalgic phones for me. It's probably the phone that I use the longest, or that could be my 7 Plus. This is a Moto E1 that all it shows is a charging light, and that's it. The S4 does work. The 5C does work. This is an iPhone 5. It does work, but it needs to be restored because it's iCloud locked. This is a Galaxy Centura. It works when you have a different battery in it, but the battery is shorter in width by a little bit, and it's taller by a little bit, but it still has the same capacities as the original battery. So this phone will work, but also it doesn't work. This is an iPhone 3G that does work. This is the iPhone 5 that I was talking about. It does work, but if I were to try and set it up, it won't let me because it's iCloud locked. So it basically doesn't work. This is an iPhone 3GS. Only works when you have it connected to a charger, because the battery was bad and I took the battery out of it. And you can't set the phone up and I can't set the phone up because I have to connect it to iTunes. And when I want to connect it to my laptop, my laptop won't supply enough power to keep the phone on. So like I said, this is a 3G. Also works. This is an iPhone 4. That does work, but it also needs to be restored because I don't know if it's iCloud locked, but it could be. It could not be. I don't know. This is a ZTE Z431. That does work. This is a iPod Touch. This is an iPod Touch 4. That works. This is an iPod Touch. That works. This is one of the newer Motorola Razors. It's not the brand new ones. This one has a sort of leather case on it. This one, this one will work, but it only works when on the rear screen. It doesn't work on this screen because it's broken. But that's all it really does. It'll flash. Like I said, this one works. The iPod Touch 4. It's a little. The home button does work, but it's finicky. I gotta hurry up and do this video because my phone's gonna die. The first gen iPod Touch. There's nothing wrong with it. The Razor only front screen works. The inside screen doesn't. This is a Kyocera Slider Remix KX5 that I don't know if it works because I don't have that kind of charger. And since my phone is gonna die, the camera's all grainy, and it's also because I'm recording in a dark spot. But don't know if this phone works. This is a Sony Ericsson K790A. It used to work, but no longer doesn't work. I think it's the battery, because there was a red light that flashes or whatever it did. I googled what that meant, and Google said it could be like hardware related or software related, or it could be a battery related. This is a Nokia 2610. that works. I don't have the charger for one of these, but I do have a generic handheld. I have a generic Game Boy thing that's from Walmart that has a Nokia battery that can fit with this phone. This one works fine. This is an LG B470. That works. This is an older, this is the early Motorola Razor. It does work when you have it connected to a charger. It's just missing a battery. If the message on it or something where you have to have the battery in order to use it didn't exist, I probably wouldn't have been able to use it since I wouldn't need the battery. This one works. Like I said, this is a ZTE Z222 or the 222, the 222, whatever you want to call it. I call it the 222 because that's just what I call it. It works. That screen is broken. The speakers are also broken. They're really quiet. This is a Motorola V180. This phone doesn't work. And I have one more phone. This is a Kyocera Dura Pro. That also works. It would have an animation, but since it's looking for service, it won't do that. So, and that's my entire phone collection.